I do not foresee a major problem between Huawei and their business partners because Huawei is really a good company. They contribute a great deal, not only in terms of telecom industry in this country, but also in terms of corporate responsibilities. I think they employed about 20,000 employees. They invested $3 billion US dollars in this country, and they are the leader in 5G. I think the British business partners still welcome Huawei. I think there's still, but the problem is really some noises. I don't want to name country. They do not want to see Huawei to have a better presence in European countries. They twist arms, they exert pressure on these countries. But so far, I think some European countries like Britain, Germany, and France has not yet made a final decision. In terms of government decision, I think it is still debated. Maybe there are divided views. But I think we understand people might have some concerns. Huawei also understand that so-called security concern. So they try to address this concern. So Huawei, they set up analyzing center manned, completely by British people. Huawei paid for these facilities to monitor, to analyze their facilities, whether they are security safe, whether there's a problem. So they are very transparent. They want to be good partners. So I always say that Huawei will present golden opportunities for China and UK, for China, European countries to collaborate in 5G. If you kick out of Huawei, you really miss opportunities. So I do hope that either British government, German government, French government, they will make decisions based on their own national interests, based on their collaboration with China, in building a strong partnership with China, not based on some political witch hunt, political, I would call it a Cold War mentality. So I do hope Huawei will be here for win-win cooperation. I do hope the other countries, as you missed my speech, as China will open its door wider, I do hope other countries will also open their doors, will not shut the door to China.
You have said Cold War, and it feels a bit that this geopolitical tensions between United States and China do have a bit of a feel of the Cold War, and also a feel that Europe has to make its mind up. At least the pressure is on Europe. How do you see China positioned here?
We make it very clear we are not interested in any war, whether it's Cold War, the least hot war, or trade wars with the United States. We want to build a cooperative, coordinated, non-confrontation relation with the United States. We believe that there will be no peace, prosperity in the world without sound relation between China and the U.S., the two largest economies in the world. We always believe that China and the United States will benefit from cooperation and lose from confrontation. So we are not interested in any wars with the United States. I'm very pleased that Chinese and American negotiators are working very hard to address trade issues. With regard to Europe, we do not ask European countries to take side between China and US. I always say, we know, just like here in UK, UK has a special relationship with the US, but we are also building golden era between China and the UK. So we want to work for the win-win, not a zero-sum game. Not a Europe win, American win, China lose. Not China win, Europe win, American lose. So we want win-win for all. That is our position.
Let's talk about this phase one deal between the US and China and where the sticking points are, because it seems that it's like a yeah, the deal is in reach, but there seems to be some sticking points. And what are they from the Chinese position?
I think the negotiators are still very much occupied with the details. I do not have the details. Even I have to be cautious. I don't want to interrupt the process. But I think the tariffs might be one of the very important issues based on my understanding of the negotiations, because the trade war started with the tariffs, and so it should be ended with the removing of all tariffs imposed by the other side, because it is not in the spirit of free trade. So we do hope that we can clinch the phase 1 sooner, then we can move on to the phase 2 and the phase 3.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.